Music is powerful and can really help extenuate an emotion. From a teary number during a breakup to an upbeat tune for an awesome, fun montage. Music is used throughout Degrassi the Next Generation to help us understand what the characters were going through. In this video, we're going to be counting down Degrassi's top 10 musical moments. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring that notification bell, and maybe bag some official Degrassi merch from our store below. Number 10. Claire's Baby. In the first episode of season 14 of the show, ambitious Claire had her sights set on getting into Columbia, something she dreamed about since a young age. But after a brief fling with the school president, Drew, Claire found out some shocking news. She was pregnant.
No flu, just bad breakfast burrito. But it's passed, I'm fine now.
Well, nobody gets over food poisoning that quickly. Sure, it's not morning sickness.
When Claire finally told Drew, he only thought about himself, and was relieved when Claire said she planned to get an abortion.
We used a condom.
Could have been expired.
It wasn't.
Put it on wrong?
I didn't put it on wrong.
Then we are that tiny percentage for whom they prove ineffective.
How am I gonna tell Becky? Or my mom?
You don't have to tell anyone anything because I'm getting an abortion.
I'm just glad you have a plan. Is there anything I can do?
Just keep it a secret.
But by the end of the episode, Claire had changed her mind after visiting the doctor. Despite it not being part of her precious plan, she had decided she wanted to keep her baby.
Sometimes plans don't work out like they're supposed to, but they're better than you could have imagined.
Luckily, Drew was supportive. Frances Cohn's beautiful Weiser played over a scene of the two soon-to-be parents as they made new and profound plans for life.
Whatever you need, Claire, I'm there.
Drew, I don't think I can go through with an abortion. In my head, it makes sense, but in my heart, there's a little person inside me. Person that we made.
Oh my God.
I need to keep the baby.
Number 9. A fitting send-off. At Adam's funeral, future power couple Drew and Becky were anything but lovers. Drew blamed Becky for his brother Adam's death.
I wasn't even there.
You're the reason he went into the van. To call you and beg for your forgiveness.
No.
Becky was understandably upset and wanted to find a way to make amends.
What are you thinking?
Can any of you build a bonfire?
She decided to hold the ceremony in Adam's honor, but after getting everything ready and sending out invites on Facebook, she was worried that no one would turn up because everyone hated her.
What if this whole celebration was a mistake? I mean, what if no one comes?
People will come. You posted the invitation on Facebook.
Exactly, I posted it. Adam's friends don't like me.
But she needn't have worried. Becky was overwhelmed by the response as people started to show up to pay their respects to Adam and to support her. Even Drew showed up, and in the heart-wrenching scene, he said goodbye to his brother as Hero by Family of the Year played in the background.
You'll always be right up here.
If you don't get another concussion.
And that's why Drew's last goodbye to Adam is our number 9.
So let me go. I don't wanna be your hero.
Number 8. Maya's Song. After the winter break during season 12, Mo decided to form a band, which he gave the pretty awesome name of Whisper Hug. At the auditions, Maya's cholo solo blew him and everyone else away. Maya got the job, and despite some behind-the-scenes drama and unrequited love,
I'm still breaking up with Tori today. See you and Kim are done.
Zig, Maybe I haven't made myself clear. I don't want to be with you. I love Cam.
I don't get it. If you love Cam so much, then why did we kiss?
The band, with Maya on lead vocals, got up on the stage and rocked the house. And the crowd went wild. They even impressed celebrity guest Chaz Bono. Not bad for a first show. Number 7. Goodbye, Gracie. Season 10 dealt with Adam's powerful transition story. Having been born as Gracie, a female, Adam always knew, deep down in his heart, that he identified as a male. Petrified of what people at Degrassi would think, Adam kept his true identity a tightly guarded secret.
Gracie Torres!
Wait, aren't you Torres?
I meant Adam Torres.
After flirting with his crush Bianca, Adam's worst nightmare happened. His secret was finally revealed in the worst possible way.
Well, what's going on there?
Nothing.
You're too skinny to have man boobs.
Stop!
What the hell? Are you a girl?
Adam, thinking it was the only way, tried to please everyone by going back to being Gracie.
She couldn't make it, but, you know, she had commitments after school.
Hey.
Gracie, glad you could make it.
Yeah, haven't seen you in a while.
But it wasn't who he truly was, and there were serious emotional side effects.
What are you doing? Adam. If I'm Gracie, everything's easier, right? For everyone.
Ultimately, Adam had to make the tough decision to be himself, no matter how hard that may be. In an emotional scene at the end of the episode, accompanied by the moving track Mending by Sandweaver, Adam and his family said goodbye to Gracie once and for all.
Whoop. You force her to come?
Nope. So we're gonna do this? We have some ugly ass clothes to burn.
Not for you.
That's why Goodbye Gracie is at number 7. Number 6. Riley gets his groove on. In another moving episode dealing with coming to terms with your sexuality, Riley grappled with the fact that he was gay. Luckily, he felt confident enough to tell Anya, who was extremely supportive and happy for him.
I like guys.
What? You do? Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure.
This is so exciting. Am I the first person you've told?
Anya told Riley that his crush Zane was gay too. She did her best to encourage the scared Riley to go on a date with him.
Says who? How do you know?
It's not that big a secret once you start asking around.
Well, good for him.
So, you gonna ask him out?
I don't know.
Well, you better decide.
Riley and Zane went on a date, but because Riley was so ashamed of who he really was, he took them somewhere no one would see them. Zane, who was more comfortable with his sexuality, challenged Riley's insecurities.
Less stuff to explain if anyone sees us.
You mean, explain that you're gay? So you are.
Later at the school dance, Riley plucked up the courage to dance with Zane in front of everyone.
Zane, this is all new to me. It's new for all of us. You think I came out in preschool?
They jammed out to Let Me Drive by Winter Gloves. Number 5. Manny goes to Hollywood. Manny would have done anything to make it in Hollywood.
You gonna walk all the way to Hollywood?
Whatever it takes!
She was offered an amazing opportunity to audition for the lead role in celebrity guest Jason Mewes' new film.
He gets to cast an unknown female lead. Who are you, an unknown female lead?
Look, I'll hold a special audition for you. Please come.
But just before the audition, Manny was thrown off by an unpleasant phone call from someone she thought cared about her. and her aspirations.
Hey, Mick.
You missed scene study.
You went to the audition after all?
I just had to give it a shot. I thought you'd understand.
That you had to experience failure to know that I'm right.
You think I'm gonna fail?
There's no doubt in my mind.
Despite trying her best, Manny blew the audition big time. The most important moment of her life slipped through her fingers, just like that.
It just hurts so bad!
We feel ya, Manny, but she was born to perform. Not letting her disappointment get the better of her, Manny got back on the stage and brought the house down with an incredible performance. It was enough to convince Jason that he wanted Manny to star in his movie. Manny was on her way to Hollywood.
You're Trixie!
I got the part?
You are the part!
Let's go, 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 go. Love is a show. Love is a show. Yes, love is a show. Love is a show. Love is a show. Love is a life. Love is a show.
Number 4. Jimmy Shines. We couldn't talk about music in Degrassi without mentioning the show's most famous alumni, rap superstar Drake.
Hey La, my boyfriend's back. I know, this is so song-worthy.
In season 7, Ashley decided to pursue her music dreams after seeing the success of Craig's new album.
Guys, Craig gave me a shout out in his album thank yous.
Glad one of us got mentioned. He used one of my songs.
And he didn't credit you.
Well, whatever, I can always make more.
But a return to the spotlight at the Lakehurst Degrassi Talent Mixer didn't go as well as she would have hoped.
You say it's simple, it's who you wanna be. Look in the mirror, you are what you see.
Play a Craig song.
Jimmy, being the good boyfriend that he was, stepped in and saved the day. The crowd loved him. Of course they did. He's Drake.
Me and the mic, we coexist. My flow is a glass box with no exits, and you can observe why you trapped in it. Took my lady's track and I sprinkled some rap in it. They telling me lies. What's wrong?
Jimmy was asked to perform in an open mic night. He wowed the crowd once again and gave the performance of a lifetime.
How I'm supposed to make it now? Tell me anything but the truth, cause I don't really know if I can take it now.
And that's why the future Drake's show-stealing performance is our number 4. Number 3. Snake Song. Snake and Spike were the perfect couple. But viewers were shocked when, in season 5, Emma saw him kissing Daphne in an empty movie theater.
There's somebody in here with us.
Snake tried to cover up his indiscretion by selling his motorbike and planning an over-the-top family trip to Mexico. But Emma couldn't take the lies any longer. Her mom deserved to know the truth.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Emma?
Distraught, Spike kicked Snake out of the house. Emma wanted him to stay, but he had no choice but to leave.
So sorry, Emma, but I'm gonna go stay at Joey's just for a while.
No, you can't. Go up there and convince her to let you stay.
Emma was left heartbroken. Snake wasn't doing too great without Spike, or the rest of the family.
I miss you guys.
Have you tried telling Mom that?
Oh, I would, but that would involve her actually returning my phone calls.
Emma convinced him to come over and cook them all dinner, in the hope her mom would change her mind. But the meal did not go well.
Kitchen faucet's still leaking, huh? I should get my wrench in it.
It's fine, Archie.
You know how much water you're wasting? My wrench is downstairs.
Just leave it. Please.
Spike didn't want to hear anything Snake had to say. Undeterred, Snake went all out and put on a real show for Spike to show how much he loved her. In the heartwarming scene, Snake, dressed to the nines, sang Sometimes When We Touch by Dan Hill. He wasn't much of a singer, but it worked, and he and Spike were reunited.
You ask me if I love you, and I choke on my reply.
I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you with a lie. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much. And I have to close my eyes and hide. I wanna hold you.
Okay.
Number 2. Running away from your problems. In at number 2 is Manny and her roller coaster pregnancy drama from season 3. Manny deeply regretted her brief fling with Craig.
Don't you want to smile?
Looking at you doesn't really make me feel like smiling.
But little did she know how much of an impact it would have on her life. After getting sick in class,
May I be excused?
Let me guess, you're sick too? Manny, choosing to come to school ill is desperately
Please.
responsible.
Manny ignored it, putting it down to the stomach bug that was going around Degrassi.
Hey Manny, what's with the mad dash out of English?
Nothing.
You know, if you're sick, you can't compete.
Okay. Who died and made you my mother?
But when Emma suspected something else might be the cause, Manny got defensive.
Manny, I know this is totally none of my business, but you were sick earlier, and are you sure it's not something else?
You're right. It is none of your business.
Concerned, Manny confronted Craig. She wanted to know if he used protection. His answer was deeply worrying.
You said it was okay. And, I thought that meant, you know, you were on the pill.
It was my first time. I meant that it was okay.
Confused, angry, and scared, Manny went for a run to let off some steam. But after running past a playground, she lost it and broke down. Beautifully Undone by Lindy played in the background as Manny came to terms with the magnitude of the situation and the uncertainty of her future. And that's why Manny's shock pregnancy is at number 2. Number 1. Hope. As we all know, when Jimmy was shot by Rick, it was one of the show's most shocking scenes.
Is that real?
The whole time you pretended to be my friend. You made me do this.
And out of all the dramatic moments at Degrassi High School, this was definitely one that left everyone stunned.
Jimmy?
No one could have ever thought something like that would have happened to them or someone they knew. Many weren't able to comprehend the new reality.
Hazel. It's about Jimmy.
No.
He was shot.
No.
He's on his way to the hospital.
No. No. I need to go.
No, you can't go.
I need to go. I need to go.
Friends stayed by Jimmy's side in the hospital as he lay on life support, uncertain whether he would make it or not.
No, there's no change.
I am raising hell as far as I can tell. I am all alone.
Many sought the comfort of family to get through the disaster. While others, like Spinner, who felt responsible for what had happened, mourned in private, alone and desperate for everything to go back to how it was before. But in true Degrassi fashion, they all came together at the end to hold a vigil in Jimmy's name, outside the school where the tragedy took place, set against the haunting song Rooftops by Melissa McClelland. It was a very moving moment that celebrated not only Jimmy, but how precious life was.
I can tell. I am all alone, alone in this world, alone.
So there it is. Those were our top 10 musical moments from Degrassi the Next Generation. Do you agree with our picks? Or did we miss one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below.